Hey guys, Kakarot197 again, once again with some more new loot, brought to you by the Gunpla builders Benelux. Links in the description down below. And what I got this time is going to surprise absolutely no one. I of course got the P-Bandai Hazel. When I saw that they were releasing this thing, I just had to get it. It comes in the typical P-Bandai box. A very monochrome color, but one thing that did kind of surprise me was this right there. This box is for delivery purposes, only. An exchange request for a new box due to any damage or stain cannot be accepted. Which means that a lot of people probably nagged a Bandai to get a replacement because the post office fucked up their box. And this is also the first box I saw with that warning on it, because I had a look at my Jim box and it did not have that warning. So let's see what we get in here. And of course, the one thing I am very curious about is how it's going to stack up to the Magic Toys Hazel. Now, of course, a lot of people are going to say, well, obviously this thing should be better than a bootleg or a third party, however you want to call it. But I will say that I really thought that the Magic Toys ones was an awesome model kit in its own right, of course. And other than that, of course, the second thing I'm wondering about is how many more P-Bandais are we going to get for the Hazels? And well, that's one thing that's kind of disappointing. The ammo packs are hardwired to the gun. Well, I don't like saying it, but that is one thing that's gonna have to go to the Magic Toys Hazel then, because that thing did have removable ammo packs. And looking at this, there is one very important thing that you can see here. This tab. And then on the other side, we also have the tab, meaning that this part can be molded separately. And when we look at the next part, we see that here with the shield booster, it's also its own individual runner, meaning that, and here we once again see that this part that goes inside of the shield booster is on its own separate thing, together with that part, which I believe is the thruster that goes into the back, meaning that Bandai can separately mold the shield boosters. I'm sure you all know where I'm going with this. I am totally predicting that we are getting the Hazel high mobility type with 3 shield boosters. And it's probably going to be a P-Bandai. I mean, it would be great if they made that thing a non-P-Bandai, but I ain't holding my breath. And here we have the manual. As I always say, if the thing deserves its own manual, it deserves to be a standard release. But I think more master grades do actually come with their own dedicated manual. Unfortunately, this is not like most master grade manuals, where you also have some more information about the mobile suit itself, and it really is just a manual for the model kit, which is such a shame. It would have been great to get some more information on the Hazel rather than just, well, dry instructions. So despite this thing being a P-Bandai, I am very excited for the future, because even though a lot, if not all, of the future variants of the Hazel are going to be P-Bandai, we're at least going to see them in master grade form now. And especially since, well, Magic Toys seems to have vanished from the face of the earth, it's one hell of a time to be a Hazel fan. But this thing wasn't the only item in the box. When Raf was going to ship this to me, he said that he was going to throw in something extra. And that extra thing was the RX-782 that you could get from the Gundam Front Tokyo. So of course, when I went to Japan, he asked me, hey, did you still get that Gundam with your ticket? Unfortunately, things have changed. You no longer had to buy a ticket, but you also no longer got the Gundam with the ticket. So he decided, you know what? I'm going to throw this in, and not only did he give me the model kit, he also included the entire experience. There's even the box in there. Let's get this out carefully. There we go. And let's also not try to damage his very nice tape. And now let's just hope that that tape doesn't get stuck to anything. Because yeah, the really cool thing, well, cool, the interesting thing is that even the box that they gave you with the thing, you had to build yourself. So the idea of the Gundam Front previously was that you would get this for free when you would enter, and then you could buy the rest of the parts, and they are very nice translucent plastic. Essentially, it looks like it's similar to the first grade or the no grade Gundam Seed models or the first grade 00 models. Yeah, just a really cool thing you get, and you even had the option to color in the RX-72. I think they even did a competition with this where you could color it in, and they chose the most popular color scheme for something. So yeah, 2016, that is when they were doing this. In 2017, if you're going to, well, now it's not a Gundam Front anymore, but Gundam Base, you do not get this thing anymore. And that's all for this new loot video. Once again, brought to you by the Gunpla builders Benelux. And I don't think I really have to say much more now, other than I've got a rabbit to build. See you all next time.